Hollywood production of the keynote address, how it's more from being the guy on the stage, I think towards the end of Tim Cook was getting some obviously some women involved as well for to sort of diverse the thing up a bit, other than it just being Steve Jobs on there by himself. And they've got like a whole cast of characters now that are in these videos. They've really put in a lot of effort into the production. So I just wanted to touch on that, given, it's like, oh, this is interesting. Now I'm watching a film, as they're zooming around Apple Park and different locations around California, as they're, walking up a hill with the Apple Watch Ultra or something, or on a pier or whatever. And it's like, oh, well, okay, this is what it is now. We're watching, they only, I guess only Apple can like muster this level of interest for an hour and a half commercial.
Ben, it was diverse, it was inclusive, it was carbon neutral.
Well, the 20-minute video in the middle about their environmental credentials was, I thought, something else.
Oh, look, they're correct on every level. I mean, they must check every aspect of what they're doing against Facebook trends or something. Who would know? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm old school, but I like things to be a little bit unpolished. I like there to be a little bit of raw realism. There was none in there was none in that video, Ben. I mean, not even Hollywood, can create a whole new reality seamlessly for 90 minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah, and
suspension of belief. It was incredible.
There was some chatter about can they bring back the stage sort of addresses. I don't know if they ever will. I think it's gone past that point now. I think Google and Samsung actually did that sort of half thing where they did have someone on stage presenting, and then they presented videos as well. Which apparently went okay for them. So, but maybe Apple's just like, oh well, we've got the money to produce these things, so we'll just do it.
I totally agree. And now, when you think that really all of the advances are basically seen on a screen, I think the last true showstopper moment in tech history was when Steve Jobs pulled the iPod out of his pocket. That after a boring presentation, the fact that he could do that was exciting. And they've gone to basically seating people in auditoriums and then, just having a PowerPoint presentation. I think the truth is you can still seat the people in the auditorium. You can have Tim come out and introduce it, then roll your 90-minute movie, and it's far more immersive, exciting experience that way. So I think, top and tail it with a real person, and then the rest of us are all going to stream it anyway.
And apparently the new pros can film in 3D, so maybe they can film it next time in 3D and have people watch it in 3D in Apple Park or something.
Well, that's true if you just happen to have spent the money on the on the glasses.